Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today we are doing a fun card using one of the new Bration sets. This is one of the level 2 sets that are available with a qualifying order. This set is called Happy Wishes, and it comes in 2 parts, so there's lots of fun sentiments that you can piece together, and you have a couple larger images in here, which I like, and you can color those as well, so that just gives it a little bit more versatility. So this is the card that we are creating. It's got some fun dimension and layers to it, so let's go ahead and get started. For our card base, we are using a piece of Berry Burst. This is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. We are going to emboss this using the Scattered Sequins embossing folder. This is the dynamic folder in the catalog. I have a scrap piece of Whisper White that we're going to use for our sentiment. I have another piece of Tranquil Tide that we're going to use for our flagged piece. I have a little piece of our ribbon. This is the Lemon Lime Twist ribbon. Let me see if it says, it's the 3/8 mini striped ribbon in lemon lime twist. We are also going to use metallic doily, and then I've already pre-cut or pre-die cut a few of our pieces here in lemon lime twist cardstock. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think we'll start and emboss our image first. So let me grab my Big Shot. Here we go. I am going to use our Big Shot platform, and since this is the dynamic folder, this is the 6 by 6 and it's much thicker, so our sandwich will be different. I'm going to open that up, and I'm basically just going to lay my cardstock in there. And we're just going to put one acrylic plate on top of that and roll it through. Okay, and you can see we got our beautiful sequined emboss. Scrap of Whisper White and our sentiment. We are using the large Happy from this stamp set. And what I found is easy. Sometimes, since this is not photopolymer, people have a hard time, getting their sentiment straight. So for our card, because I'm die cutting it out, we're going to stamp it first and then use our lots of labels die, and then you can avoid, getting a crooked image. So just a little tip there. So let me go ahead and ink this up. I'm going to use the Memento Tuxedo Black, because we're going to color this in with our Stampin' Right markers. So I'm just going to stamp this a little higher to give me room for my die. With the magic of TV, or YouTube rather, I have already cut one out, and I've already done my coloring, just because that takes a little time. But so you guys know, with the lots of labels framelits, I'm using the second to largest one to cut this out. And then, as I mentioned, these pieces that I've cut in the Lemon Lime Twist, this is from the Flourish Thinlit dies, and it is this piece right here. So we'll make things go a little bit quicker. Alright, so we can start to assemble. What I'm going to do is take my piece of Tranquil Tide. I'm just going to flag this. So I am going to cut up the center and come in from the edge. Just a quick and easy way. You could use your triple banner punch. That would work as well. Okay, and then we are going to kind of put this on an angle here on our card. So that looks good. And I'm actually going to just lay my ribbon right over it. And I'm going to let it hang off like this. So now that I can see where I want to be. I'm going to grab my ribbon snips. Those are the ones I only use on my ribbon. Get a nice sharp cut there. We can go ahead and add some fast fuse. So we are going to just lay this right over our banner. Now that I have that down, I'm just going to pull my little snips in here to get rid of that little piece. Okay, we're going to add fast fuse to the back of this. All right, and then we will lay this on an angle. That looks good about there. Okay. All right, so I am going to do one little bit of stamping. So there is the word day in this stamp set, and I'm just going to take my Stampin' Write marker that I use to color my larger image. I'm just going to use that to ink up this word instead of bringing out my ink pad. Okay, and then we are going to just stamp that right there, just like that. Now with our metallic doily, I'm just going to trim this right in half. Okay, and I'm going to add a touch of fast fuse to the edges of my image, my die rather, and then I'm going to do my best to kind of center this. That looks good. And then I'm just going to try to line this up. That looks pretty good. Okay. All right, so we will add some fast fuse to the rest of this. Now, with our little Flourish pieces here, these ones I'm going to actually set behind our image. So just to give me a little bit of flexibility and movement with the placement, I'm actually going to put these directly to a glue dot. And then that will help me, you know, be able to manipulate them once I lay down my larger piece. So I'm just going to lift that up like that. And we're going to stick those there. So I'm going to do the same thing with the two on the bottom. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. And then we can go ahead. I put my sentiment tilted just like that. And that completes the card. Super quick and easy. I know, of course, I did my coloring in advance in a few of the die cutting pieces, but very fun and, you know, lots of texture and things going on here and a little bit of shine from those metallic doilies. So if you guys would like to order any of today's supplies, head on over to the description of this video. You will find a full supply list there. And you can use the January Hostess code I will put on the screen. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I look forward to being back with you guys real soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.